So, good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to One and All. So, actually, today our institution's Innovation Council, under the mentorship of St. Thomas Autonomous College, Kerala, is organizing a webinar on My Story. If it does not challenge you, it won't change you. So, this is the topic of today's function. On behalf of KLE Society's SK Arts College and HSK Science Institute, I welcome today's resource person, Shri Girish D. Chittade sir, Director in Chittade Genus AVS India Private Limited. A warm welcome to him. So now I request our principal ma'am, Dr. Umavi Nele, to introduce him.
Thank you, Archana. Good morning, everyone. I, the head of the Institute of KLE Arts and HSK Science Institute, Hubli, takes this opportunity to welcome all of you. Little about KLE Society. Karnataka Lingayat Education Society Belgavi was established in 1916 by 7 dedicated and highly educated eternal visionary founders. The seed of education sown by these visionaries has grown into Asia's best consortium with many traditional and professional institutions under the unique leadership and unflinching determination of Dr. Prabhakar B. Kore, Chairman, KLE Society, Belgavi. The society has collaborations with many reputed foreign universities. Over the years, the society has grown into a virtual knowledge movement and presently encompasses as many as 282 institutions, 18,000 employees, 1,38,000 students till date, and KLE Health University and KLE Technology University. Each of the institutions, like the honeybee, siphons knowledge from far and wide and converts it into redefined educational curricula that benefits the knowledge seekers. The pinnacle success of KLE Society is due to the cumulative efforts and selfless strivings of many dedicated personalities. About the college, KLE Society, Sri Kad Siddheshwar Arts College and HS Kothambri Science Institute is the premier institute situated at the heart of Hubballi city of North Karnataka. Since inception, its prime focus is to provide an ideal ambience to stimulate the teaching learning process, helping in bringing out skilled and disciplined students. Support systems like NSS, NCC, YRP, ICC, and Women Empowerment Cell cater to the overall development of the students. College is accredited by NAC with A grade for 3 consecutive cycles and is striving towards 4th cycle with focus on quality sustenance. The college has the credit of being a participating institute of UBA 2. Proud alumni, Sri Prahlad Joshi, Union Minister of Coal, late Sri Anant Kumar, former Union Minister of Chemicals and Fertilizers, Sri Shankar Patil Gunenkoppa, Minister of Textiles and Sugarcane, Sri Basavaraj S. Horatti, Chairman, Karnataka Legislative Council, Dr. C. V. Elmaggar, FRSC, Young Scientist Awardee, selected for CRSI Bronze Medal 2021, and many other eminent personalities serving in IAS, IRS, KAS cadre have left an indelible footprint of our institute. The institute is participating in Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, MHRD Government of India, Swayam NPTEL Local Chapter, Spoken Tutorial IIT Bombay, MHRD Government, Institution Innovation Council, MHRD, Energy Swaraj Foundation, IIT Bombay, and it is also a nodal center for virtual lab under NITK Suratkal. Coming to the IIC, the Ministry of Education, Government of India has established the MOEs, that is Innovation Cell, to systematically foster the culture of innovation amongst all higher education institutes. The primary mandate of MISC is to encourage, inspire, and nurture young students by supporting them to work with new ideas and transform them to prototypes while they are informative during their education years. MIC has enriched and encouraging creation of institutions innovation council across selected higher education institutes in India. We proud to say that one among the institute is KLE's SK Arts College and HSK Science Institute, Hubli. It is our second year, and in second year, we are in the third quarter, and this is the second session of my story. Yesterday, we had the eminent resource person, Suhas Shinde. Today, the world-renowned Chitale Bandhu sweets. The sweets, if we see the sweets, we have to remember the Chitale Bandhu. So today, the Girish Chitale, the director of Chitale Bandhu, is us with in IIC's My Story program. At the same time, I want to say that these Chitale Bandhus are working very hard since from the 1939. Briefly speaking, Dr. Chitale, that is Girish D. Chitale, has completed his BE Mechanical in 1994 from MIT Pune. He worked as a trainee engineer in Kirloskar Brothers for 6 months. His present company name is BG Chitale, Chitale Dairy, Bilwadi Station, Sangli. He has accomplished positions as a partner in BG Chitale from 1995, director from 2001 for Chitale Agro Industries Private Limited. He has directed from 2015 in BG Chitale Dairies Private Limited. He is a director from 2015 for Chitale Genus ABS India Private Limited. The major role as a new market, product development, customer satisfaction, public relations, management system developments through implementation of standards such as food safety and quality, part of team guiding backward integration in agro, milk collection, and genetics. And he had said that it's important quotation. It's not important on what post you are, as long as you are giving back to the society from where you have earned your identity. As a part of social commitment, I try to contribute from myself efforts by taking part in various forums. Few of them are, he is the president of NAFARI, governing council member of MACCIA Mumbai, CII Maharashtra. He is the director for Bilwadi Shikshan Sanstha. He is the NCF member and director on Special Project Giants Welfare Foundation, director on Special Project Giants Welfare Foundation, Vice President for Sangli District Shuttle Badminton Association, Vice President Maharashtra Chess Association. Briefly, as Sir is arriving, we will start with the profile of the Chitales. This Chitale Bandhu started in 1939. Chitale Dairy is one of the oldest organized private dairy initiatives in the country. It started by late Bhaskar Ganesh Chitale with a very small farm and milk collection and distribution on a conventional scale. Over the last 82 years, Chitale Group has progressed leaps and bounds. Currently, they collect milk mainly from farmers in Sangli, Satara, and Kolhapur district through a network of more than 100 milk collection centers. At average, 7 lakh liters milk is collected daily, which is processed in our state, that is Maharashtra state, of art modern dairy processing plant. The dairy plant has a capacity to pack liquid milk, processed into various products, including skim milk powder and value-added products such as Srikhand, dahi, that is curd, ghee, cheese, paneer, lassi, butter, the processed milk and products are sold in Pune and other parts of Maharashtra as well as throughout the India. Part of backward integration program, Chitle have taken efforts to establish more than 50 satellite dairy farms with latest know-how and techniques, apart from providing self-employment for more than 10,000 small holding dairy farms in rural areas. At Chitle, they provide veterinary and animal husbandry services through Extension Division. The farmers are imparted knowledge on modern dairy farming practices through various training modules, including Train the Trainer programs. Chitle Dairy have entered in JV with the Genus ABS PLC UK and US based number one animal genetics company. With this JV, we could not only provide, the Chitle provide Indian farmers the best genetic from world, but first in class 6 cement technology for indigenous breed like buffaloes and India cows, along with international breed of cows in original. They are undertaken ambitious project of the last liter complete traceable ability of milk production, collection, processing, and distribution with farmer to customer focus and through cows to cloud program. This is helping farmers to optimize their milk production and cost, thereby increasing profitability and ensuring best quality milk and milk products for the end customers. So such a very old Chitle Bandhu sweets, that is which has started in 1913, and the director of Chitle Bandhu, Girish D. Chitle, is among with us. Before that, we will see the video of their company and their organization, and till that, sir will start his introduction.
Already Girish sir is joined the meeting,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yeah, okay.
Ma'am?
Okay, Archana. Yeah.
Ma'am, Girish sir is already in the meeting, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good
I'm
morning.
just reaching my office. But
Okay.
till that time, we can see the video.
Yes,
and
sir.
then
Sure.
we can start interaction.
Yeah. Avadut, sir, you can start. Yes. Good morning, sir.
Life begins with milk. Milk and milk products are a few of the most nutritious products in our diet. But what does it take to make sure you get the best of dairy products in their purest form? Come, let's travel to Bhilaudi, a small town located 27 kilometers away from Sangli in the state of Maharashtra. Situated on the banks of the Krishna river, this small town has grabbed the attention of some of the biggest industry giants such as Dell Corporation, Rockwell Automation, and ABS Genus. The reason? Chitle Dairy. It has been more than 80 years since the inception of Chitle Dairy, which now supports thousands of families and supplies millions of liters of milk and hundreds of food and dairy products to the world. Considered as one of the largest multi-product factories in India and probably the world, Chitle Dairy has grown from strength to strength and is now considered to be a synonym for quality, purity, and farmer empowerment. Our story began in 1939. The founder of the Chitle Group, Shri Bhaskar Ganesh Chitle, came from a humble background. With just a few buffaloes as his assets, it was his vision that has turned this group into what it is today. The Chitle Group today is known across the world for its uncompromising commitment to delivering quality products to its consumers and unmatched service to its farmers. Dairy farming is a way of life for us. From IoT integration in farms to enhance milk yield, and from addressing health issues of the cattle with improved genetics to farmer welfare programs, it is important that our dairy farmers are as updated as we are. This not only helps us procure the best quality milk, but also helps the farmers to stay updated, earn a decent living, and constantly grow their business. Collaborations with international genetic research companies like ABS Genus has helped the farmers procure semen from high pedigree bulls reared in order to get offsprings with high genetic potential. An ultra-modern lab has also been set up for sperm sorting. This was the first time such an experiment was carried out in India. The farmers have witnessed a multi-fold increase in the productivity of dairy animals and significant improvement in their health conditions with improved genetics. Supported by Dell Corporation, Chitale Dairy launched a program, Cows to Cloud, to record various health parameters of the cattle. Based on the data collected and stored through unique RFID given to each animal, a unique call center then updates the farmers on scheduled vaccinations, diseases, and health reports of the animals. The group believes in sharing technological advances with the farmers. The farmers can now benefit from Asia's first ultra-modern research and development farm for buffaloes, a nursery for calf breeding, a blood profile and pathogenic lab, a sonography center, and an X-ray center for cattle. Raw milk is collected by farmers and brought to our collection centers where it is tested for its fat content and adulterants, if any. This way, only the milk that matches the highest standard is collected. The farmers get paid based on the quality of the milk. This can be verified with the unique ID provided to them. This has helped us maintain highest transparency with the farmers. This milk is then brought to the raw milk reception dock for further processing. After initial checking, the milk is stored in huge tanks, then pumped to various state-of-the-art machines where it undergoes pasteurization, deodorization, bacterifugation, separation, and further processing in world-class quality and safety systems. A majority of the milk is processed, packed in poly pouches, and delivered to consumers in the shortest possible time. The remainder is used to produce various milk products including Shrikhand, Dahi, Ghee, cheese, flavored milk, butter, paneer, lassi, khoa, and buttermilk. Each process is closely monitored through stringent quality controls as defined by the global food safety standards. Once the products are packed, they are ready to be transported to various destinations. Special vehicles are used to transport Chitale milk and other food products. These vehicles can be tracked real-time from our central servers using a vehicle tracking system while they are en route to their destination. Every product has its own defined automated process designed to minimize human contact and maintain the highest hygiene parameters. Our efforts and commitments have been recognized by the Government of India with National Productivity Awards. The Chitale Dairy is fully automated and each process can be closely monitored through a centralized command center. With state-of-the-art IT integration, we ensure that the products you consume are of the best quality. After each process, the storage tanks, machinery and pipelines are thoroughly cleaned using the fully automated cleaning in-place system. Any residue from these processes is sent to the effluent treatment plant, where the biodigester plants convert it to biogas and energy. The treated water is used for farming. At the Chitale Group, we take pride in making sure we do not pollute the air, water or soil in any way. Chitale Dairy boasts of being eco-friendly in every possible way. About 80% of our day-to-day energy requirements are being fulfilled using renewable energy harnessed from the sun, biogas and wind. This has been appreciated by the Government of Maharashtra, who honoured us with the prestigious Vasundhara Award. We are a part of the world-renowned Chitale Group. Apart from the dairy, the group also consists of Chitale Bandhu Mithai Wale, a brand name known for its top-quality sweets and namkeens. Chitale Foods, that produces instant mixes such as Gulab Jamun, Khaman, Idli and Vada, and Chitale Agro, that produces ketchup, jam, fruit juices and concentrates. A typical day at Chitale starts and ends with a commitment. A commitment to deliver nothing but the best. And that's what it takes to make sure you get the best of milk, milk products and food products in their highest quality and in the most nutritious form.
Thank you, sir. So really your industry's milestone was very amazing, sir. Okay. Once again, on behalf of our institute, I welcome you, Sir Girish, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sorry, sir, in your busy schedule, we invited you. Yeah.
I'm very much delighted to be a part of KLC's mission towards this kind of enterprising inculcation of enterprising attitude in the students, and which is important for every aspect of life, whether you are doing your own enterprise or you are employed somewhere. The attitude of being enterprising is always helps you grow bigger, and as your own personality development, it contributes to much more than merely having a knowledge of a subject. So I really appreciate the efforts by your college, and I'm thankful that you have taken me for this journey along with you. Thank you very much.
It's our pleasure, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, shall we start the session, sir?
Yeah, how much time we have left, that is one thing. And I have to leave by another 10-15 minutes. So I request whoever is right now present, if they have some questions and doubts and anything to ask, they can put it in the chat box, and 3-4 questions we can read out and discuss, because that will be more interactive. That I think is always my kind of doing the thing.
Yes.
And to give the time, I will start. You have seen the corporate film of our group, and you must have known that we have started from my grandfather in 1939, very much near to Karnataka. And in fact, my grandfather traveled in parts of Karnataka in search of, a good land for his own business at that time, and he finalized the village called Bilavdi in Sangli district. which right now we are situated in. So we started the business with say 200 liters of milk, carrying it on the shoulders and making into products because there were not electricity, no transportation like right now we have highways and all these things, and the vehicles we didn't have. We used to send the products from on the railway to Mumbai and Pune cities and even Bengaluru. But as business grew, my uncle came, my father came to join to the business, and even the electricity and all other transportation facilities come handy in late 1960s, 70s, and we started to mechanize the things, and then we started to send the milk to Pune. Then we started pouch packing of milk in probably first time in India in 1973. So we are the one of the pioneers to start pouch packing milk in India. Then we also started vendor development program that is generally known in engineering industry. We started it in the food industry or dairy industry by educating the farmers about enterprising, how to develop an enterprising spirit in the farming so that you get more value addition to your product, and thereby your income is generated more than doing the traditional methods, and then and stable income probably because of the milk uh, business. So slowly they graduated the skills of keeping animals in better way. Then we started giving them the animals with higher productivity from Mehsana in Gujarat and a few parts of Haryana, wherein the milk of buffalo was like 8 to 10 liters per day, wherein our India, our part of country in Karnataka borders and Maharashtra, South Maharashtra borders, uh, Deshi buffalo used to give 2 to 3 liters of milk. So productivity has to be increased. Farmer has to look into the business as a farming as a business and try to see how they can benefit themselves and society at large by producing more. And if they are producing more, we have to give them a good price and a steady market. So whatever they produce more doesn't fall into a trap of reverse supply demand gap. So if there is a supply surplus supply than the demand, then the prices go down and things become uh, uh, not so good commercially viable, and that is what the farming gets jumbled upon. So when there is a demand, the produce is not there, and when there is a produce and demand is not there, this vicious cycle has to be broke, and that we try to do in our catchment area by developing various management practices among the farmers and educating them and trying to have the milk supply throughout the year, similar same milk supply, a steady milk supply, and thereby capturing a steady market in terms of Pune and Mumbai. So that is how we started, and we are growing. And probably I can say that this is before Amul came into the picture, any cooperative in India came into the picture. We try to, though we are private company or private dairy, we try to inculcate a cooperative type of culture in our farming as well as supply chain management. This is what I would like to say. And right now we are, as you have heard, handling more than 8 lakh liters of milk and catering to bigger part of Maharashtra, even Bangalore, Hubli and Belgaum and Goa are also now been, we are going into this market as well. So let us hear from you people, because I'm more interested in interacting with students and all these people who are having, more of a kind of brainstorming sessions. So I would like to answer those people if there is some questions or queries,
Yes.
and we can go forward that way.
Yes. Mhm. Respected sir, because of the exam schedule, the
Okay.
students are less.
Okay. If, even if you can talk, you can ask the question.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yes.
yeah.
Sir, initially you were in the Kirloskar company and you left that Kirloskar company and you joined your own business. So how you thought that uh, to,
Actually, my father was quite a person who was grounded in a way. He says when you come to your own family business after completing your education or whatever, then you directly become an owner or a kind of, the person in the uppermost, one of the person in the uppermost domain. So you probably may not understand what are the problems, what are the conditions on the ground, and the decisions you may take may not be a good decision if you don't know the situation on the ground. So why not you go and join some company where you are not treated as someone from Chitale family, but an engineer who you are as a graduate. So work there, have an experience of the field, have an experience of how to use your knowledge and education uh, for your work, and then probably you join the family business. Then your kind of approach to the business can be different, and that helped me a lot. When I joined in Kirloskar, I as a trainee, they definitely gave me a hard time in, keeping me well managed as an employee or as an engineer. So they expected good results, good work from me, and that helped me a lot in team building, working with people, and doing the things uh, which are bottom up as well as up to down level. So that increased my confidence. Even when I came back to my business, a lot of people who already were there appreciated me because they were knowing that I have come from the background of training, getting the training from Kirloskers and all these things. So they appreciated my education and experience, whatever small experience that I had in Kirloskar. So less conflict, more of a kind of accommodative situation was there. So it helped out me a lot in doing those things.
anyone?
Thank you, sir.
Respected? Yeah.
Okay, you can talk, ma'am.
Mhm. Sir,
Hello.
Yeah.
uh, as we know that Chitrais are famous for their mango barfi and bhakar vadi
Hmm.
all over the Maharashtra, not only in Maharashtra, but all over the world, we can say. And we have seen in videos also the preservation, everything, the quality mandates. So of course, there is, just now you said that the teamwork and the quality maintained. Many like Amul also Kolhapur, it is coming, but the quality maintained by the Chitade is different. So uh, how you are doing this, sir?
Uh, Probably I will answer that, and I think Madam also wanted to ask some question, but I think her voice is not getting. So probably I can definitely get the question from you about what she wanted to ask. To answer your question, actually, quality never comes from, you cannot buy the quality. It's a price, but it is not for sale. So quality is what you perceive. as your own kind of attitude and your own kind of system. So unless and until you determine yourself to be a good ethical business person or enterprise, uh, the compromise in quality will not happen and you will grow with the quality. And once you decide that this is my path, probably there might be some hurdles, there might be some bigger boulders that you have to cross, but then even you are not with the quality, you have to cross with the hand or go hands on with the troubles. So you should be determined about the path you are taking, and you should be respecting that path, and while achieving any goal or see business is all about cashing the opportunity. uh, it doesn't mean that you are betraying somebody. You are taking the opportunity as a challenge, as a opportunity, and doing the business. So uh, you should not, conflict between taking the opportunity, being opportunistic, and being unethical. So definitely, enterprise and business are built on the opportunities that society gives to them. The demand is called opportunity, probably. So uh, while pursuing the business, taking into consideration the opportunity, you have to inculcate in yourself as an enterprise different ethics about the business, and then only you can grab the opportunity. That becomes the rules. My grandfather used to say, if you think of adding water to dilute the milk and growing the business by diluting the milk and growing the margins, you should probably stop this business and do some other business. So he gave clear cut message that work ethics cannot be compromised, and still you can do the business. If this business is not profitable, leave that business, but don't leave the quality. Pursue another business with a good quality and good business ethics. That is what he pursued, and that is what we are still with, and probably that sums up in a quality sense of the product.
Sir, one more question. So how
Yeah.
did you plan for the first time when you have joined this dairy products?
Uh, Plan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Actually,
Something
I
you
so
planned.
wait for my own plan, or what you say.
Yes, sir,
My
your own
own,
plan.
yeah, that is a very good question. In a family business, people generally think that a family business, you have the ownership, you are the owner, so you don't have to struggle. But see, when it is a family business, probably your own father, your uncle, your elder brother, your younger brother nowadays also can challenge you in many ways. See, because of their experience, because they probably are more smarter, because they probably have their own niche of their own business participation or responsibilities they are heading with. So you have to make your own place in there. And for making that place, if you are doing something good, nobody is going to give you incentives in terms of money or cash. That Girish, you have done good thing. Now your salary is increased 10%. Nobody is going to give you that kind of incentive. The incentive probably in family businesses is okay. You have done good thing, but you could have done better. See, uh, people in family business, entering the family business, definitely have to think this as a pattern on your back, not as a uh, kind of negative thinking. The challenge within the family also is a great challenge that you have to overcome and prove yourself, not in the sense of per se proving, but prove yourself worthy to the business that already is there. Your forefather has generated that business with their sweat and whatever they come in front of them as a situation, probably uh, 10 15 years back, still it was a good condition. Then my grandfather started with no electricity, my father and uncle started but there was no transportation, no banks giving the credits, and farmers hardly seeing uh, this milk business as an opportunity or cash business at that time. So all these things kind of, business roots were there. So once the tree is big, probably you need a cutter to put it down. But for a small tree, which is grown in the pond or pod, you have to nurture it and you have to keep it safe. So they have done that job, and probably we have a larger job of, growing many number of trees, not only taking care of the tree that already is there. So you have to make your own plans. You have to diversify into the business, improve on the business. You have to expand the business, and you have to take the responsibility of doing it. So I started taking the responsibilities in my business when I joined it. I was confident enough to take new responsibilities, new territories, because of my work experience, because of my backing from my parents and my relatives who are there in the business, my uncle, my elder brothers, because people appreciated that I have some experience with working with the people on the ground. They accepted me very well. So that's how I started doing the business or taking the decisions in the business with the help of the others. And probably there were quarrels and, you know, kind of, differences of opinions in sweet terms, but uh, that can be taken care of once you have, mindset of doing it.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your story. So I
Thank you.
hope that our students will inspire by your motivational speech. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And probably this was a little shorter time that I could give you, and you probably could take it. But definitely, I would like to work with your students, and I'm going to visit Hubli in person now. I think a lot of restrictions have been left, and probably 1st of April, everything will be as normal as pre 2020. So, hope to visit you and meet you people in person and contribute from whatever my side I can and get learning from you people and your students for my own improvement. Thank you very much.
Sure, sure, sir. Thank you
Thank,
so much.
thank
So
you. Thank
before winding, I request all the participants to switch on their video so that I can take a screenshot. I am requesting all the participants to switch on their video.
Nelly madam, you are mute, I think. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Shall we leave the meeting, sir?
Hello. So sorry, participants, because of some technical issue, it was disconnected. So next, I request all the participants to fill the feedback form. So now I'm going to share the feedback link in the chat box. I'm requesting the participants to fill the feedback form. We have shared the feedback link in the chat box. I request all the students to fill the feedback form.